viewers, welcome to the Global News Update on Top Accurate News. First, the headlines. Trump is found liable for fraud in New York. Costa Rica declares state of emergency amid migration surge. A tragic fire at Iraqi wedding claims over 100 lives. Details coming up shortly. In politics, Trump is found liable for fraud in New York. In a significant legal development, a New York judge has found former U.S. President Donald Trump and his adult sons liable for fraud. Judge Otto Engoron ruled that the Trump Organization provided false financial statements for about a decade, a decision that challenges Trump's repeated denial of inflating asset values. The ruling comes just before a civil case involving the New York Attorney General's office, and Trump was set to go to trial. We'll keep you updated on this story. Still in politics, Costa Rica declares state of emergency amid migration surge. Costa Rica's president has declared a state of emergency due to a surge in migrants crossing through the countries en route to the United States. President Rodrigo Chavez stated that people from various countries are passing through Costa Rica on their way to the United States. The International Organization for Migration reported a significant increase in the number of migrants entering Costa Rica in August, emphasizing the urgency of the situation. On safety and security, tragic fire at Iraqi wedding claims lives over 100. In a tragic event in northern Iraq, a fire at a wedding celebration has claimed the lives of over 100 people and left 150 injured. The disaster was triggered by fireworks, candles, and other materials used during the wedding in the Amdaniya district, and our hearts go out to the victims and their families during this difficult time. You are watching the news on Top Accurate News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. In health, rise of xenophobia in South Africa with Operation Dudula. In South Africa, the rise of anti-immigration sentiment is a growing concern. Operation Dudula, a grassroots movement lobbying against undocumented African migrants, is gaining momentum. Economic challenges and high unemployment rates have fueled tensions between locals and migrants. We will closely follow development in this troubling situation. In business, nationwide strike looms in Nigeria over fuel subsidy removal. In Nigeria, the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress have declared an indefinite strike starting from October 3rd to protest the removal of fuel subsidies. The move comes despite promises by the federal government to address wage concerns. The labor leaders urge Nigerians to brace for a long strike and prepare accordingly. In sports, United Nations criticized France ban on athletics hijab at 2024 Olympics. The United Nations Human Rights Office has criticized the French government's decision to ban French athletics from wearing hijab at the upcoming Paris Olympics. The United Nations emphasized that no one should impose on a woman what she wears or does not wear. This decision has sparked a debate on religious freedoms and sportsmanship, stirring conversations globally. That concludes our global news update for today. Stay tuned for more international coverage and development. Thanks for joining us. I am Jonathan Powe. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.